All right, welcome to 3 and 5, episode number 2. Today we got our boy Ty stepping in, finally back home from his hurricane conundrum.
Welcome to the world of Wi-Fi.
Welcome to the world of Wi-Fi.
I Wi-Fi back like 4 hours ago.
You look like you've been playing pond hockey for like 4+ hours.
I've seen him play pond hockey. It's not a good look.
Strong.
It's not a good look.
Not a good look. I've seen him play pond hockey.
Ty, how has your past week been?
Great. I worked all week long, but got the weekend now, so that's good.
What the heck do you
Planning a wedding nonstop. Tons of wedding stuff.
nerd?
Fucking
So,
nerd.
what do you do for a living?
It's
Tyler?
terrible. I work for the Coast Guard and I direct vessel traffic on a waterway.
Whatever the hell that
That's
means.
what I'm air traffic controlman before the water.
Still a nerd.
Best way to describe it.
Basically, like listening to JP tell us that he doesn't work with missiles.
Yeah, JP is lying, whatever the fuck he's talking about. I know he's in the
like,
trenches.
JP's like, I'm going to get my master's degree in aerospace engineering. It's like, what the fuck does that mean?
Yeah, I'm going to direct a missile towards North Korea. That's basically what his job
But
is.
JP tells me he's going to shoot a missile at my house like once a week. So, Motel, how was your week?
Week's been good. Still down here in Virginia Beach. Still working like a dog. So nothing much has changed on my end. How about you?
Well, today was this week was a doozy of a week. So I've been trying to wake up and like do some early morning cardio, trying to get in shape, look fit for Ty's wedding. Like, I set a weight goal for myself, almost there.
Trying to pick up the bride.
Yeah. So yeah, trying to steal the bride from the groom. Trying to steal the bride from the groom. I woke up at 4:00 in the morning because I literally leave my house at 6:00, like 6:30 to get to work by 7. And I live about a half an hour away. So I woke up at like 4 a.m., go and did an hour of cardio, was on my way back up to my room, got to my room, and like I was like, oh, like I got back to my room before 5:30. I was like, all right, I got to go take my trash out. I like wrapped my trash up, took my trash out. And literally, I was gone for less than 10 seconds. Didn't bring my keys with me. I swear to God, I was locked out of my room from about 5:30 in the morning until about 7:15 when this dude came like strolling up to my room. Him and I played Among Us for like an hour and a half waiting for this dude to come let me into my room. And it made the time fly by like that. But that was my Thursday.
Great way to start the day, my man.
Ty, how about your week?
We heard about his week.
Yeah, I just
Did we, bro? I don't know. I've been drinking all day, to be honest.
You've been drinking.
Right. Speaking of drinking, you guys ready to start?
I think it's time for a nice little 3 and 5 before we get this thing going.
Yeah, he's gonna be fine. It's not like he's gonna finish in first anyway.
Ooh, shots have been fired.
Well, I'm full as fuck. I had too much macaroni and cheese.
Wow, the excuses are coming right off the bat. I like it.
I got a tummy ache.
Tummy and sickle.
Tummy.
I feel like the name for macaroni and cheese needs to change. I feel like macaroni is just.
What are you gonna call it? Cheesy noodles?
I don't know. Just macaroni just doesn't fit to me. I feel like macaroni needs to be changed.
Cheesy noodles.
Like,
years old. Hey,
That's a
cheesy
game changer right there.
Let's call them Buckles. Buckles and cheese.
Buckles.
Oh, God. You're trying a little hard with that one.
That sounds like a clown's name. Hey, welcome to Buckles. That's gonna be like the next hot like little kids restaurant. Like, hey, instead of Chuck E. Cheese, welcome to Buckles.
Hey guys, just in case anyone's wondering why we're still 4 out of 5 people, we kicked Griffey out of the group this morning.
He's probably too fucked up because he won all his bets today.
Yeah,
just kidding. He can't afford Wi-Fi this week, just like Ty couldn't last week. So. We'll be 5 out of 5 one of these weeks coming up.
He's in the middle of a W hurricane right now.
Yeah, I was excited to hear how much Griffey was going to brag about how good he was at betting. But
I already did it for him on the fucking Instagram.
Yeah.
All right, you guys ready to get this game going?
Yeah. All right,
you guys ready to get this game going?
Can't even defend himself.
Ready? 3, 2, 1, go.
Hi, this beer isn't heavy. This beer is 4.4%. This is not heavy.
It's an IPA.
No, it's not. This is a golden wheat ale. This is not a fucking
Sounds like a fucking IPA.
golden ale. Look.
Nobody can see it, bro.
Yeah, there you go. You're killing the game. Yep. Perfect. Just right
Golden ale.
there you go.
These bullshit ass backgrounds.
You look. You better return the 99-cent sunglasses from that gas station you bought.
Man, that goatee, dude. That goatee is from like 1942. You better calm down, Putakana. You
Yeah,
better
bitch,
not
you got
check
a
me.
booger. You got a booger in your fucking pube stash.
Bro, you get a haircut at Supercuts. Don't even come at me.
Bitch, you cut your hair. That's why you fucked up your hairline.
Fuck you, dude.
Yeah, God,
your
you
hair,
got to
cheap
show off.
fuck.
You got to show off the haircut. You got to show off the haircut. That hairline is brutal.
Probably. I need to work one of those out, but I can't.
Shad, you gotta edit that out. Sorry.
I don't know if I can, bro.
That's a lot.
There's not enough memory in your computer to edit that out.
No, for sure.
30 seconds left.
For sure.
For sure.
Gotta pee.
If anybody can't tell, Ty used to live next to Minnesota. Saying for sure, don't you know?
It's coming in thick.
Yeah. It only took 3 months.
That's like Instagram model butt.
Ty, do you have the mustache that like you can curl now?
Time.
Kinda. It kind of goes up.
All right, we should probably hop on a little bit of the gravy train of the old college football before we hop into the old NFL
College
pick.
football. What a day today for college football.
What a
It has
day.
been a good
What
day.
Yeah, the good, the bad, the ugly.
I'll give you a nice rundown of the NCAA for today. Clemson took a fat dump on Georgia Tech. RIP. Georgia Tech is literally the next block over from where I live. Like their football stadium's right there. They won 73-7. That's a brutal beating.
Did you smell fucking tires burning?
Yeah, I actually saw the police escort where Trevor Lawrence just dropped his balls outside of the Clemson bus and just drug him the streets.
He literally drug him down the sidewalk that Burr rips his cigs on every morning.
Yeah. What's the main street in Atlanta?
Main Street? I don't fucking know.
Trevor Lawrence took his balls down Main Street and just let them hang.
Auburn, number 15 Auburn lost to unranked South Carolina, which is go Cox. Go Gamecocks. Miami beat Pittsburgh. Kentucky, unranked Kentucky, beat 18 Tennessee, 34-7.
That was a 3-5 Griff bet. Griff did put that up earlier before any action happened. We had that up on our story.
The number 4 Notre Dame beat Louisville 12-7, which is ugly. Texas A&M beat Mississippi State.
Giga Maggie.
Couple games got postponed due to COVID. SMU, Tulane, BYU beat Houston, and Coastal Carolina beat the number 21 Louisiana.
What was that one feature?
The Raging Cajun.
Yeah, Raging
Watch out for them, dude. Watch out.
No,
You
dude,
think?
They're the best. They're the
They're
best
fucking
team in
Coastal
SEC.
Carolina.
SEC East, whatever it is.
Dude, they're all talk. They fucking lost to Coastal Carolina. Coastal Carolina not that good.
It's not college, it's coastal.
All right, but Shadner, let's get into those NFL talks.
Aaron Rodgers doesn't have a pick yet.
Yeah,
That's
he's like
absurd.
he's
That's
like
absurd.
16 touchdowns, no interceptions.
He's the ageless wonder.
Dude,
There's 2 other teams in the NFL that are undefeated. Who do you think they are?
Titans.
Titans, yes.
It's
Steelers.
Titans, Green Bay, and Steelers.
Yeah, good.
Yeah.
Good call.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm just gonna run down these games and let's just
Wait. Can I say one thing real quick?
go for it.
Upset of the week last week. The bet of the week last week.
Yep.
Griffey and I both had them. The fucking Raiders. Money line at +460. Oh my God, what a day!
John Gruden came out there.
Gruden had them.
The Raiders. All right, so we're gonna run down the line.
I fucking bet the odds on that one. I didn't give a shit who won that game.
Yeah.
I saw those odds. I said if I lose, I lose. If I win, I'm gonna have myself a day.
So
I have myself a day.
Motel, before we get into NFL games with Burr, I want to hear your bets for the week.
For this week, all right. Bet number 1, I got the Rams and the 49ers. On my site, the one that I use most of the time, which is usually Sugar House, I have 52, and I took the over on that at minus 110. The Browns and the Steelers, I have the Browns money line at plus 172. I really like the Browns. Steelers, they've been hot for a while, but I think Baker's going to take him to the crown there.
Baker's going to take Cleveland Steamer on their chest.
Oh, yeah, big time. Mainly because I live in Lancaster, and 95% of Lancaster Steelers fans, and I'm an Eagles fan. So
Fuck them.
This next one that you have coming, in my opinion, is the bet of the week. I guarantee this one goes over 57.5.
57.5. The Chiefs versus the Bills, 2 super high scoring teams. It'd be absolutely stupid to take the under here.
Yeah,
I'm also taking the Bills money line at plus 194. The main reason I want to take the over. Allen is my quarterback in fantasy.
You want it.
Hot for me. He's been hot for me this whole year so far. He's going to keep going hot.
I still can't believe that the Titans beat the Bills. I was pretty flabbergasted about that.
Dude, the Titans
still got me 30-something points.
Titans are for real. Titans are for real. Tannehill,
they're legit.
Tannehill is for real, dude. I'm really surprised by Tannehill. He definitely they showed his stats up side by side with fucking Lamar Jackson, and he was right there. And that's scary to have a running game with Derrick Henry and him. Titans are for real.
You know what the scariest stat that I saw like going into that game was though? That like everybody had their talks about like MVP candidates. They were like, oh, Russell Wilson, blah blah blah, like this, that, and third. Tom Brady, dude, Josh Allen. Listen.
Okay.
Josh Allen.
I'm going to agree with you 100%.
He before that Tennessee game had all of his numbers were better than Mahomes' 2018 season when Mahomes won MVP.
If you were to tell me Josh Allen's going to win the MVP, how much would you tell me to put on it? And would you actually bet on that?
At this point, I wouldn't because I think he doesn't have as much of a prestige as like Mahomes, Lamar, or Russell Wilson. I don't think he has a big enough name where he's going to
agree with that.
3 names or a Tom Brady. Where like everybody thinks that Tom Brady is the second coming, even though he's thrown like 5 picks already. Where like literally like I don't think that Josh Allen right now has the same prestige and the same name as those 4 other quarterbacks. Where I don't think Josh Allen will be able to edge them out.
I would
he is
rather
the most underrated stud in the league right now. I don't care what anybody says. He is so underrated. It's ridiculous.
I have something on the Titans.
You
the
do.
Titans have won, 3 of their games by less than 1 score. And teams that they won by 1 score, the Broncos, Jaguars, and the Vikings.
The Vikings have had a tough draw. I mean, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt on that one. But like, if you want to talk about heartbreak of a team, talk about the Chargers.
Oh,
dude, the Chargers, they're 1-4. The Chargers have lost all 4 of their games by a touchdown or less. Literally a 1-score game. They've lost all of their games.
Another fucking good stat.
That sounds like a fucking Phillip Rivers type of team, though.
Yeah, it's
a brand new Tyrone Taylor there.
I know, but it's like...
Hey, wait, isn't Tyrone Taylor hurt?
Yeah, dude, listen to this.
Tyrone Taylor's out.
Tyrone Taylor lost his starting spot because their team doctor stabbed him in the lung with a cortisone shot.
What are the odds of that?
Lung and sent him to the
Collusion.
Dude, he literally was having rib pain, and they were going to give him a cortisone shot. They fucking stabbed him in the lung with a cortisone shot, and he had to go to the hospital because they punctured his lung. And then Justin Herbert, who's a rookie, he got the start for him, and Tyrod Taylor lost his starting spot to a rookie because stabbed in the lung by the team doctor.
Burr,
If you're the GM of the Chargers, no questions asked. Do you can the trainer right there?
Yes. Oh my,
That
dude, the team
doctor,
doctor, not the trainer, the team
He's
doctor.
done. He's
That dude-
done. Nature of the game. You know what I mean? It's your job. It's the same thing if we go to work every day. If you get hurt at work, you go to the doctor because you broke your leg, and the doctor breaks your other leg while you're there. You don't go to work for 3 months. You get fired from work. Do they give a shit? No. It's just kind of how it works out.
up, dude.
And these guys in the NFL, they're professional enough. They understand the nature of the business. They understand
Especially
everybody's
Tyrone
rules
Taylor,
temporarily.
Yeah, especially Tyrone Taylor. He's been there.
Yeah, he's been through it all.
And-
He's been through it
Wait.
all. If anybody out of the league, Tyrone Taylor's been through it all.
So he lost his job to Josh Allen too.
Correct.
Josh Allen went to the Bills, and then he got traded to the Chargers.
That's
he was
correct.
a starting
He
quarterback.
also lost his
in
job
Buffalo.
to Baker, too. Baker wasn't
Hey.
supposed to start his first
Hey.
year.
Oh,
Even though he's the number one overall pick, he was not supposed to start that year. Tyrod was. I think
Oh.
Tyrod started, 1 or 2 games, and Baker took over after that.
maybe. Yeah. So
He's
Tyrod
been through it all. He knows by now.
Yeah.
That dude's getting fired.
that's
you-
the same
you-
thing in
you-
real life. Like a malpractice suit against the doctor. It's a doctor trying to help you, but they fuck something up.
Yeah.
So, like, can
That's-
Tyrod follow a malpractice suit against the team doctor?
I'm going to take it on the other
Okay.
perspective, though. That guy is probably the most underrated person on that entire team. If you ask any player on the entire Chargers team, they're going to say, who's the hardest working person? He's most likely going to say one of the trainers, which includes this doctor. He did
That's
not
fine.
mean to do it on purpose.
So what about
Exactly, yeah. He did not mean to do it on purpose. It's
Well-
something that kind of happened. It's shit luck for everybody, but I agree with you in the fact that, yes, he should be canned for this.
What about taking it to a personal level on the Eagles? So you're saying that, in my opinion, dude, everybody on the Eagles training staff should have been fired 2 years ago
Just the amount of injuries they've had.
with the amount of injuries. So how do you tie from out of the box with not being an Eagles fan? How do you see it?
So, a player, as much as a trainer can do for a player, it's on the player to listen to their body. If I'm an athlete and I'm not going to a trainer saying my quad's a little tight, or there's someone who just made the squad, you know, they've been on a practice squad for 3 years and they're on the team now. You really think they want to be like, I'm having a nagging pain in my leg?
Good.
They're having a good year.
That's your job right there. Your job's up the
Right.
window.
You're going to go to the doctor
That
and
is
be
a good
like,
point.
hey,
That is a good
I
point.
need to be looked at. I mean, these guys dream to be in the NFL. They're not going to go for a little, what they think is a nagging injury until they're on the field or they're in practice and it really
And they can't
hurts
move.
them.
They can't move.
And they can't move.
There's lots of different injuries that'll like divide this. A concussion, that's by no means a trainer's fault. But what I'm saying is, in the nature of today's game, how serious they're taking head injuries nowadays, the player doesn't have that option anymore. There's literally a whole staff on the field says you just got hit in the head, you're automatically out. I don't care what you say.
Let's get into our NFL picks. So the Ravens and the Eagles.
I've got the Ravens in this one.
Yeah, I'll take the Ravens. It's a hard.
Agreed.
I agree.
You can hear in our voices.
Philly fans, we all agree. We know.
Yeah, you can hear in our voices it's not too happy, but Ravens.
Texans and
Okay.
Titans.
Ty, start off. Texans and the Titans.
Texas and the Titans?
Yeah.
There's been ties
The
by
Titans.
here.
No, Titans.
I've got Titans
The
as well.
Texans, I don't fucking like the Texans. I don't. Hey, you think Philly's worse than Houston, but these people
Philly's
around
the
here.
worst out of them all.
Hey,
I'm
these
saying
Houston people around
Houston
here
wins this.
with the Astros, with the whatever the Houston team, Texans. I mean, it's terrible. They're just almost as bad as
saying-
Philly.
I'm saying the Texans win this.
Burr, I'm going out on a limb. I'm agreeing with you. I like the Texans.
I'm saying the Texans win this.
Dude, you get a certain kind of mojo when you get a new coach.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm saying the Texans are approaching it with a fuck 'em all attitude, and they're just gonna go for it.
Who you got next?
Fuck Bill O'Brien and
The
such.
next one is the Bengals and the Colts. I'm going Colts.
Agreed.
I think Joe Burr gets the second win. I'll take the Bengals here against Colts.
The Colts defense is too good. I'm saying that the Colts rack up at least 5 sacks on the Bengals. But this game might get postponed because of COVID. Because
That's true. That is true.
There has been some
What?
Bengals rumors with COVID.
So what do you think the Bengals are missing? Do you think the Bengals are missing an offensive line?
line is poop.
So there's an experienced offensive line.
Their offensive line is a butthole.
So
how about
the Bengals? The Bengals cap space. Do they not have? They have money, right?
They should definitely have money.
Who do the Bengals have that are like eating up a huge bit of their money? They can't
AJ Green,
offensive line.
AJ Green, big time.
TJ Houshmandzadeh.
Dude, TJ Houshmandzadeh's been out of the league since 2010. Next game, Falcons and Vikings, the 0-5 versus the 1-4. I'm saying the Vikings.
Wait, who is it?
But it's the Falcons and the Vikings. But the Vikings will not have Dalvin Cook. He's hurt. I'm saying the Vikings still.
Give me Falcons.
Martel?
This one's a hard one. This is a coin toss, dude.
This is toughie.
I'm gonna go Vikings.
Yeah, I'm split. Ty?
He gone.
Ty's taking a shit at his Wi-Fi-less house.
Next game. This one might be postponed because the Patriots have had like 5 new cases of COVID. But Broncos versus the Pats. I think it's going to get pushed back, but I would take the Broncos to win this.
Cam returning?
Cam came back this week, but I don't know if they're going to play him.
Well, that's tough because if Cam plays, I say Patriots. If he doesn't, I say Broncos.
I don't know why Cam works so well with.
He does. He just does.
I don't get it.
Cam Newton, through the first 5 games of the season, has had more rushing yards than any Patriots quarterback, like literally any quarterback in the entire NFL.
Well, Drew Bledsoe and Tom Brady both couldn't run. Tom Brady had that one play where he was like Brian Urlacher in 2005, and everyone played that clip like he's a scrambling quarterback.
Tom Brady looked like Bob Saget in his his draft video. He literally was wearing New Balance sneakers, some high white Nike socks, some short khaki shorts, and a white T-shirt. He looked like Bob Saget on crack.
Bob Saget does crack, I'm pretty sure.
Nah, I just think he does a lot of cocaine. It's crazy that Danny Tanner was the biggest.
Those are just for old people in Florida.
Danny Tanner was the biggest druggie that anybody ever watched on TV, and nobody ever fucking knew it. Crazy.
Yeah, he was a great dad.
So were his kids.
I bet you he banged his daughters as soon as they became of age.
3 beautiful daughters. Don't talk about him like that.
Yeah, I and then Stephanie Tanner became a heroin addict, and now DJ Tanner, she's in the media because she's preaching God too much, and apparently people don't like that. Next game, this is another battle of the bads. Washington versus the Giants.
The Washington Football Club.
Washington Football Club.
Not even the football club; it's a football team.
Given I'm an NFC East.
I'm saying the Giants pull through and they get their first win this week. The Giants have fought hard the last 2 weeks, and they do not deserve to go winless.
Why the fuck do you sound like a goddamn Giants fan? Giants are going to lose. Giants are going to lose.
Alex Smith is going to choke on it.
For me personally, I would love to see the Giants win, so we have a chance to at least have second place still. But Giants are going to lose. Redskins go 2-3.
2-4.
Same fucking thing, basically.
I got Golden Tate on the bench, so I don't give a shit, but I think the Redskins are going to win. The Washington football team is going to win.
Yeah, whoa. What?
Sorry, Jesus. Sorry, boys.
Ty, who are you picking?
I give 2 shits about this game. I honestly, both the teams are trash.
All right, here's a good game. The Browns and the Steelers.
Shoo!
Well, we talked about the betting spread, but I am gonna take the Steelers. Chase Claypool last weekend.
I picked him up in my fantasy.
Fuck you, because I wanted him. I picked up Fulgham.
Hey, either way, good pick.
Fulgham!
Travis Fulgham. He's a beast.
Big name.
But I'm taking the Steelers in this game. I think that this is a This is the first game that these two teams have played each other since Myles Garrett beat Mason Rudolph with his helmet.
It is, and so for the record, we do have 2 weekly bets from our side on this. We got Griff taking the over on Browns Steelers at over 51, and then we have Motel. He is betting the Browns money line at plus 165. Key stat for this week.
Right.
Key stat for this week. Ben Roethlisberger has never lost to the Browns at home.
Ben Raplesberger.
He has never lost to the Browns at home.
Who
Put
Ben
some rape on his name. I mean, respect on his name. Sorry.
Yeah, put some rape on his.
Put some rape on his name.
Oh, whatever. I like the Browns right here. I really like Baker recently. He's been playing well. His whole team's been playing well.
Baker's questionable.
Baker will play.
I think he's playing. I really do.
Who's
their? I don't even know who their backup is. Who is their backup?
Probably Mason Crosby.
I thought it was Brian Stidham.
The Panthers kicker.
Either way, I don't give a shit. I like the Browns this week money line. I think they're going for the win. So I'm taking Browns.
Next game on the slate, the Bears and the Panthers.
Ooh.
I'll take Big Nick.
I'm taking Teddy Bridgewater and the Panthers.
I'm going Big Nick, like you just said, Shide. I'm liking Nick this week.
I'll take Nick and the Bears. I think the Bears. I don't know. There's something about the Bears this year that they just feel like a wild card team to me.
Ty, what do you think? Lions and Jaguars.
Ooh.
Lions and Jags, the 1-3s versus the 1-4s.
I like Mullet Boy Minshew. He's not playing too bad this season either.
Yeah.
But
good back fantasy pickup.
Yeah. Take the Jags over the Lions.
Modal, who are you taking?
I'm liking the Jags too. I really am.
I think Frat Stafford's really gonna pick it up and he's gonna choke a beer and say, "Eat my cock." I think he's gonna tell Gardner Minshew to eat his ass and he's gonna do a keg stand. So Frat Stafford.
Let's all welcome Jason Kelsey to the podcast in Quinn's Corner right now.
I got Gardner Minshew coming in. I am happy. I will definitely 100% take the Jags.
Rams and Niners.
I got Rams.
Yeah. Well, they
got the over. I hope it's a high-scoring game.
They got Jimmy G back this week, but I'm taking the Rams as well because Jimmy G against Miami last week went 7 for 17 with 2 picks and 3 sacks.
Jimmy G doesn't seem as stable as he used to. I don't know. Maybe it was just whatever was happening a couple of years ago. It seemed like Jimmy G was like that guy that wasn't going to get sacked. He wasn't going to throw a pick. He was going to let the other teams make their mistakes. He doesn't seem like that guy this year.
How about the Chiefs and the Bills? A 4-1 versus a 4-1. I think the Chiefs are going to bounce back and win this by 3.
Motel?
No.
I already got Bills money line.
Okay.
And I honestly do think Allen. I know he's on my fantasy team. I know I'm a little biased. I know I'm betting the odds this week. I really do like the Bills this week.
I think the Chiefs are going to bounce back and win by 3.
So for this
Chiefs had a rough week last week. Real rough week against the Raiders.
Yeah, they look like but still, I'm going to say that the Chiefs. I can't remember the last time the Chiefs had lost 2 in a row. I'm saying the Chiefs are going to come out with a vendetta, but I think it's still going to only be the Chiefs are going to win by 3 points.
So this week on our 3 and 5 bets, we do have Chiefs and Bills over 57.5. And then we do have Bills money line plus 194 from Motel.
Shoo.
And Griff didn't touch this game. Motel went 2 bets on this game. He's really feeling the Bills.
Life's too short to take the under here. 2 really good teams, and I honestly really do like the Bills this week.
Final game of the week is the Cardinals and the Cowboys. R.I.P. to Dak Prescott.
Division rival, probably my least liked team just because I'm an Eagles fan. I feel bad for Dak.
That sucks.
Well, I feel bad for Dak because the Cowboys fucked him on a contract. Like, literally, Dak Prescott has been, like, trying to just bet on himself the entire time. And, like, the Cowboys have basically just been saying, no, you're not that good. Jerry Jones is the owner who is willing to pay big money for big wastes.
He's proven that.
He's always paid money for the big wastes in players, and then when he finally has like a good quarterback, Dak Prescott, who puts up fat numbers, Dak Prescott was literally on pace for 7,000 yards this year. That's ridiculous. And I understand why Jerry didn't sign the contract, because Dak wanted over $40 million. He wanted to be paid Patrick Mahomes money, but he's not a Patrick Mahomes player. And then Dak was still adamant on it because Dak had a brand new agent who was like, "Oh, you're worth this. You need this. You need this. You need this." And then Dak got hurt on a franchise tag, so literally Dak may not get a contract with the Cowboys next year. That's fucked.
I like Dak. I really do.
Yeah, Dak is good.
I agree. I
honestly
respect
like
the hell out of Dak. I like what he's done so far, and I do think he's on the right track to be one of those quarterbacks.
Yeah.
This is just a shitty fucking situation, and it potentially did fuck his career.
Most likely, after this year, you're not going to make that money.
Speaking of making money, let's talk about some big old NHL trade.
Let's start out with someone who did not get paid, but who deserves the hell out of a contract. Joe Thornton going to the fucking Maple Leafs. He ain't making shit money this year. Well, when I say shit money, he's making $700,000.
$700,000.
Shit money for a professional athlete that has played over 1,600 NHL games.
Again, he's probably going to be a fourth liner. He is 150% a locker room guy for the Maple Leafs this year.
41 years old.
That is exactly what the Maple Leafs need. They need a locker room guy. They need a guy with all this experience. They have all these fucking young studs who make a fuckload of money right now. They need someone like Thornton. I think they're going to do fucking awesome this year. I really do.
Yeah. The biggest thing for me with the Maple Leafs and all those young kids, like, I've heard multiple people say, like, Matthews, none of those guys get together after a game. Like, they don't go to, like, after practice lunch. They don't
That's
go
something
chill.
that Joe Thornton prides himself in, though. Exactly.
Right. They go to their apartment.
They don't ever have brunch together?
No, and Jumbo is literally going to put all these young bucks in order. And I think
this guy, when they go out to play fucking Vegas, he's the guy making plans, saying, "All right, boys, win or lose tonight, we're going out to the fucking Borgata tonight. We're having a fucking night for ourselves."
They're keeping the team together, man.
He's a glue guy. He's literally a glue guy for the fucking Maple Leafs, and that's what they need right now.
1,000%.
All right, next trade, Ty. What do you think of this? Alex Pietrangelo going to the Knights.
The Knights are going to be scary.
Yeah, I think Pietrangelo to the Knights is huge. Pietrangelo,
they lost Nate Schmidt. They lost Schmidt. They got to fill a huge fucking gap with Schmidt, even though he wasn't a top line player, a top D pair player. They need someone like Alex Pietrangelo who's got that experience. He's got that fucking Stanley Cup experience. They need someone like him, especially with a new franchise like that. He's going to be golden for these guys.
Exactly. Huge, let's see, 24 minutes average ice time a night.
That's stupid.
Play for the Blues. Stupid numbers. 19 to 20 season before the bubble, 16 goals, 36 assists.
All right. So the reason why Alex Pietrangelo left, who the Blues are filling in with, Torrey Krug. One of my favorite defensemen in the league. I absolutely love Torrey Krug. The perfect hit with no fucking helmet on a year ago against the Blues. Now he's playing for the Blues.
Flying. He's getting paid too.
Yeah, he deserves
7 years, 45 and a half.
Every defenseman's fucking dream to lose your helmet mid-play and make the biggest hit of your absolute career in the Stanley Cup playoffs on the stage of all stages. What a look for Torrey Krug, and now he's playing for them. I love this. Taylor Hall to fucking Buffalo, the city where no one wants to go because who the hell wants to live in fucking Buffalo? Taylor Hall, knowing he's going to get paid. What's he getting paid? 8 something now?
He's 1 year, $8 million.
That's stupid money. In the NHL, that is fucking awesome.
Stupid money. Yeah, which he only had, I'd say only 16 goals, 36 assists in the regular season, which was cut short by 20 games Who's to say he
that's,
wouldn't get
that's not $8
much?
million money. I understand that, but Taylor Hall's a gamer. He deserves it, and he's
I
going
love-
to do fucking awesome in Buffalo.
And what I think is dangerous is Jack Eichel and Taylor Hall together.
Dude, those guys, if they're on the power play together, on the first power play unit,
I mean,
they're going to have one of the best power plays in the league.
well, Eichel had 36 goals and 42 assists.
And Eichel's never been – he's been the superstar by himself every year of his career.
Who has been around him?
No one.
I mean, no one. So now that
Now he's
Taylor
got a
Hall's going to be
stud
on
like
the team,
Taylor Hall. He's going to shine.
I think it's locked in.
Next one I got, Ty. Braden Holtby, Stanley Cup champion. A couple years ago, probably one of the top goalies in the league, going to Vancouver.
Yeah.
What's the price on him?
That was what did he? Holtby did a 2-year 8.6.
Shoo!
That's still pretty decent money.
For a goalie? Hell yeah.
Hey, yeah, but I don't think he played that good this year. But
like dog shit this year.
Deserving of the contract?
But,
he's a Stanley Cup champion. Yeah, he deserves this contract.
Stanley Cup champion, solid goalie.
Has he ever had a bad year? I don't think so.
I don't know if that's their missing piece, but I mean, I think they needed a goalie.
You know what they're trying to do? They bring in a goalie. They have a couple stud defensemen. They got a shitload of stud fucking.
You're building
forwards.
from the back. You're building from the back.
They're missing a goalie. They were missing a goalie.
I mean,
now, does Thatcher Demko? He was on the rise. I really do like Thatcher Demko. Does that fuck him? I don't know. Now, Holtby leaving the Capitals left a huge gap. They have an upcoming rising star, a young goalie. I don't even know his fucking name, but they're bringing someone with a huge name from the Rangers and Henrik Lundqvist.
Wow.
What a move!
Okay.
How old is Lundqvist?
30.
He's on the back end of his career for sure. He's old.
Yeah, but for Lundqvist to get paid 1 year, $1.5 million. That's what he got paid. That's insane to me.
Now, what that's telling me though, he's only there to mentor this young goalie. I don't even know the goalie's name, to be honest with you. He's clearly there to mentor this goalie, and what better mentor than Henrik Lundqvist, honestly. Young goalies are the move right now. You saw Jordan Binnington.
Yeah, Binner. I mean,
he won a fucking cup, and he wasn't even considered a starting rookie.
No.
He came in and saved that team and won him a Stanley Cup right off the bat.
Yeah.
That's the way the NHL's going right now. It's a young goalie league.
Mentors and young goalies. The Devils made a move, my team, and picked up another Stanley Cup champ, Corey Crawford.
Another glue guy.
Another glue guy. Crawford went 16, 20, and 3 with a 9.7 save percentage.
That's really fucking crazy.
That's absurd.
Which is a really good. I mean, the Blackhawks were looking like shit, honestly.
The thing with Crawford, he's always been overlooked with Kane and Taves and like Keith and Seabrook. He's always been overlooked.
He's going to be a stud. He's so young. So young. I think he's like 23 years old, Mackenzie Blackwood.
That experience from Corey Crawford is exactly what a goalie like Mackenzie Blackwood needs.
Well, Mackenzie Blackwood's save percentage was 9.15 with the Devils last season.
Well,
and the Devils' defensive end was trash. We paid PK Subban for what reason? Because trash. He does all that stick handling.
He's a big name.
On the Devils rant, trading away Blake Coleman, and now he's a Stanley Cup champ? Idiot. I loved Blake Coleman. We want to talk about an energy guy, someone who can turn the tide in a game. Blake Coleman scores with one hand on his stick and will skate back to the other end of the ice and demolish somebody. It's crazy to trade away Blake Coleman.
Ty, last big trade I got. Kind of an interesting one. Don't know if it's true or not. Max Domi to the Blue Jackets.
Fucking Domer, dude.
Apparently he wasn't really liking Canadians too much. he got traded for Josh Anderson, right?
They drink too much.
No one's really confirmed this story. Apparently, Max Domi and Josh Anderson were out golfing together they're good buddies. They played juniors together, I'm pretty sure. They were out golfing together, and they get traded for each other. Can you imagine getting that phone call while you're golfing with one of your buddies saying, "Oh, you got traded. Who'd you get traded for?" "Oh, you."
Someone else who got paid. No.
Someone else, Ty?
Someone else got paid. Nico, I don't know how to Kadobin, the Dallas's goalie.
Oh,
He got Anton Kadobin, 3 years, $10 million.
Holy fuck, dude.
Right? Do you know how much Russian gas that can buy? $10 million? The dude's a psycho.
This dude literally carried the back.
Welcome to every goalie ever.
Hey, he's the only reason Dallas stood a chance in that playoff series.
They obviously saw that.
Standing on your head for a team. I mean, who scored for Dallas? Big names on their front end, besides 2 4-year-olds, and Corey Perry and Pavelski.
Yeah.
Not
Sagan.
Sagan literally had a goal. They gave him a goal that didn't even go off of him.
Oh.
And that was his goal in the playoffs.
Because his name's Tyler Sagan. He gets that goal.
Yeah. I mean, it's craziness. And Tyler Sagan, he needs to figure something out because he's too good to be not scoring like he is. I don't know if
Tyler Sagan, though, he could come out next year and score 40 goals, no problem. That's a crazy part about Tyler Sagan.
So could Jamie Benn. Jamie Benn could
exactly.
But that's why they get paid. That's why they get paid.
Well, thank you for joining us for this week's episode of 3 and 5. If you're watching this, it means somehow you got through that video. Don't know how you did it, but congrats. My name is Brandon. I was just in that video of 3 and 5. Wanted to pop in here. The reason we cut that video short, there was a corrupted file actually on the back end of this, so we had to cut it out completely. We got plenty of content coming, new videos every week. Stay tuned.